Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
He was fooled by the whole world for 30 years and didn't know it at all. One day, he pulled out a red sweater, the only memory left from his college first love. Truman and Lauren fell in love at first sight during a campus sports meet, but unfortunately, the director had already arranged a partner for Truman, who is now his wife. At the party, the two exchanged secret glances, but extras kept blocking their view on purpose. Later, Truman found Lauren again, but she told him she couldn't speak to him. She led him, dodging cameras, all the way to the beach. Just as she was about to tell him the truth, a man claiming to be her father dragged her into a car, saying they were leaving for Fiji. From then on, Lauren disappeared from Sea Haven, but Truman never forgot her. He tore pictures of models from magazines, piecing together facial features to recreate Lauren's face in his memory. Watching Truman obsessed on TV, Lauren herself shed tears. The next day, Truman drove to work as usual, but the radio suddenly malfunctioned. The voices were broadcasting his every move, even down to which intersection he was at. As the crew quickly switched channels, everyone on the street suddenly froze in place. That very moment made Truman suspicious of the entire world around him. He began to notice everything, how people seemed to watch him, even cars avoiding him on purpose. Suddenly, Truman changed his route and rushed into a building. What he saw inside made him freeze. An elevator turned into a break room, and the staff panicked when they saw him. Security quickly threw him out. Back home, Truman looked closely at his wedding photo and noticed his wife's fingers crossed, a sign that the vows didn't count. It meant she hadn't been sincere about their marriage. The next morning, Truman wanted to confront his wife, but she claimed she had to rush to work. Truman replied, "I'll cross my fingers and pray for you too." After she left, Truman ran out, not even putting on pants, and chased her all the way to the hospital. He watched as the fake doctors prepared for surgery, but the actor on the bed suddenly jumped up, completely blowing the act. This slip-up only strengthened Truman's determination to leave Sea Haven. He tried to book a flight to Fiji, but the ticket agent told him everything was sold out for a month. With no choice, Truman switched to a bus, but as soon as it started, it broke down. Seconds later, all the passengers stepped off in perfect unison, leaving Truman alone. Later, at home, his wife saw him sitting gloomily in the car. He signaled for her to get in, then forced her to ride with him, planning to head for Fiji. Suddenly, the empty streets filled with traffic, but Truman didn't give up. He circled the roundabout several times and came back to the same street, only to find that all the cars had vanished. They soon reached the bridge over the sea. Knowing Truman's fear of water, his wife tried to persuade him to turn back. Instead, Truman grabbed her hand, pressed it on the steering wheel, closed his eyes, and slammed on the gas. They made it across safely. Even when flames blocked the road, Truman sped through without hesitation, but the director wasn't going to let him escape that easily. Ahead, a policeman stopped him, warning of a nuclear radiation leak and ordering them to turn back. Truman ignored everyone and ran into the forest, desperate to escape, but he was no match for the sheer number of people working against him. The police dragged him back home by force. Truman then fell into a withdrawn state, but his wife showed no concern. Worse yet, she suddenly started promoting cocoa beans right in front of him as if doing an advertisement. That made Truman realize she was also part of the deception. Tension exploded between them, and in desperation, his wife cried out to the cameras for help.